Hey guys, Biggs here, and something a little bit special today. I'm going to show you guys a complete PlayStation 3 Singstar set. I was fortunate enough to complete the Singstar set about 3 4 years ago, thanks to mainly the help of the many members of the PlayStation 3 community. So today I wanted to take you guys through all of my Singstar games. Now, what I classify as the Singstar set, it's 46 games. I'm going to put a link to those below in the comments. If you're collecting complete PS3 set, these 46 Singstar games are that they're very tracked out. I've got about 60 Singstar games, including a lot of big posts. So I'm going to try and show you guys these games based on the countries they're from. The first lot of games are released in multiple countries, Commonwealth. So we'll start with those. Here we have Singstar 2, released in all countries. Singstar Back to the 80s. This wasn't released in Australia. I got a couple too hard to find. Singstar Dance, common. Singstar Motown, another really common game. Now this is the UK Singstar starter pack. I have a complete starter pack set. I believe there's 9 or 10 of them, which you'll see today. The UK one wasn't actually too easy to find. Did manage to get a copy of it though. That's the UK starter pack. All the starter packs have got slightly different songs. That's why I decided to collect the subset. But what I and many collectors classify for the set. Here you have Singstar Take That, another common one. Singstar Queen. Of all these games I'm going to show you today, only one was released in North America, and it is a North American exclusive. Singstar ABBA. This one was released in Sweden, Denmark, Finland, and Norway. It's a little bit harder to find. I don't know why. But Singstar Kent. Singstar Volume 3. Again, I got this one from the UK. Singstar Pop Edition, one of the more common ones. Now here we have the North American title I was speaking of. It's Singstar Latino. It was only released in Singstar Guitar. Here we have one that isn't complete. It actually comes in a big box set. It is the Singstar Review Kit. It does actually have 3 discs. Mine only has 2. Hopefully find the third one day. It's not part of the set or anything, but nice little niche thing to have. That's the review kit. So here we have the basic Singstar game, the red one. Here's a North American copy. Australian. French, I haven't decided if I'll go for a complete set of the basic Singstar red case game yet. And here we have Singstar Ultimate Pack. So I am actually going for all the Ultimate Pack different variants from around the world. I've got all bar the Polish one, which I'm just waiting to bite the bullet and buy it. Shipping. So they are all the more common Singstar games. Next I'm going to move on to the country exclusives. So the first country we're going to talk about is Germany. So here's a little niche thing my friend Neil's got me from Germany. Right, recently. something a little bit different. I think that was. Alright, so here we have Apres-ski Party 2. Now, the German ones aren't the hardest to find. They're not the cheapest, but you can find most of these online. Here we have the German starter pack. Here we have Fussballhits. Chartbreaker. Here we have Mallorca Party, which is a Spanish term, but it's actually a German release, this one. Made in Germany. And here we have the German Frozen. Now I am actually going for a complete Frozen set as well. Again, I've got all bar one, and that's the Portuguese Frozen, which I'm missing. So here's the German Frozen. The Frozen Singstar games are actually quite expensive and hard to find. That's why I'm going for a complete set, because I deem them quite collectible. So that was Germany, guys. The next country we're going to do is Spain. So here we have Patito Feo. Interesting cover. Mecano. Again, like the German ones, the Spanish Singstars aren't too hard to find. They're not too expensive. However, they're going to be more expensive than the first lot of more common Singstar games I showed you guys. Here we have Vasco. Here we have the Spanish starter pack. Here we have Grandes Exitus. Apologies for the pronunciation on some of these games. Here we have Pop 2009. Next we've got the Singstar Spanish Frozen. And we've got the Spanish version of Ultimate Hit, which is called Mega Hit. Alright, moving on, guys. So the next country is Russia, and there's one Singstar game from Russia. It's not actually part of the set. It is an Ultimate Hit variant, and I'm not even going to pronounce their name. I'm just going to show you guys. See the Russian flag on the front. So this next starter pack I'm going to talk about was released throughout Europe. On the back it's got the Dutch, the German, the Italian, the French flag. So I would believe it's releasing countries like Belgium, Switzerland, etc. This is actually the last starter pack I needed, and I got that one recently, so shout out to Daz for helping me with that. The next country is the Netherlands, and this was the only Dutch game released, the Dutch exclusive, and it's Studio 100. This is one of the more difficult Singstars to find. One or two copies may appear on eBay a year if you get lucky. You're going to be looking at paying $40 plus for this, guys, unfortunately, unless you get very lucky. So that is Singstar Studio 100. Just for reference, when I was in Amsterdam, I didn't find a copy of that. Alright, so the next country we're going to talk about is Finland. what I believe Finland is the hardest country in terms of SingStars to collect for. Uh, there's 5 for the complete set, and there's actually 7 finished SingStar games. All these are very expensive. A lot of sellers don't speak English. A lot of the websites aren't even in English. So I'll just get onto them, guys. Here we have Suomihiiput. Here we have the Finnish starter pack. My friend Jillian helped me get a couple of these games, but I did manage to track most of these down before I met her. Here we have Suomipop. Here we have Suomihitit. Here we have Suomihiput. Here we have the ultimate pack from Finland. It's called Suomi-Billy. And now what I call the white whale of the SingStar set. I believe this is the rarest SingStar game. It's a Finnish exclusive. It is called SuomiHelmet. It's the white whale in my opinion. To get this game, guys, I had all the Finnish SingStars of the set. I made an account on a Finnish website. I translated it all in English. To navigate through the pages, I contacted the seller, translating my entire email into English. He got back to me. I had to pay via a bank transfer, which was more expensive. I ended up transferring him the money, and about 2 months later, I received the game. Yeah, that's the story behind SuomiHelmet. I was looking online for a couple of years. So that is Finland. If you are going for a SingStar set, good luck. Finland's not very fun to collect for, unless you know somebody from the country. Again, another Scandinavian country, we have Sweden. And here is the Swedish starter pack, especially yellow. The rest of them are all blue. The next game is Svenska Stjarnor. Sure, I mispronounced that. And the next country we're going to talk about is Denmark. So this was one of the hardest to find, and it was very expensive. I managed to get this on eBay after looking for years and years. It's Danske Hits. It's probably the second or third rarest SingStar in my opinion. So good luck getting this one. It's very rare even in Denmark. That's Danske Hit. And next is a Norwegian starter pack. They didn't receive any actual games of the set in Norway, but they did receive a starter pack. So here's that. It does have a Norwegian flag on the top. So the next country we're going to talk about, guys, is Poland. And here you have Polskie Hity. Again, Poland's one of the harder countries to track games down from, being an Eastern European country. Polskie Hity too. Shout out to my friend Kuba for helping me track these down. Here we have Crania Lodu. Now this is the SingStar Polish version. Of all the Frozens, this is probably the hardest to find, even though I'm missing the Portuguese one. So the next country we're going to talk about is Portugal. Speak to the devil. So we don't have the Frozen, but I do have the starter pack. Next we have Portugal Hits. Portugal is one of the harder countries and more expensive countries to import from. And these copies do not appear very often. Next we have Morangos Com Acucar. Sure, I mispronounced. This is again from Portugal. So the next country is France. This is Singstar Hits. France isn't the easiest to get from, but like Germany, Italy, etc., you can get these for a reasonable price. Next you have Singstar Hits 2. And finally you have the French starter pack. So the next country we're going to talk about is Italy. And shout out to my friend Niccolo for helping me get these ones. Again, I'm just trying to remember everyone's names. It's been years. A couple of people I want to thank. So that was the starter pack from Italy. It's actually called the intro. I want to thank Pierre for helping me out. I want to thank Darren, TJ. So many people with the SingStars. Sorry, my brain's gone blank. It's been so many years, guys. But yeah, the community helped me get these. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you, so I really appreciate that. And hopefully I'm helping some people make with this video. I'm trying to get back to the PS3 community. So here we have Cantautori Italiani. A Tutto Pop. Bly from Spain. He helped me out with a bunch of these. Here we have the Italian Frozen. So the next country we're going to talk about is Australia. Yeah, so there were 2 Australian exclusives. First one is Chart Hits. I'm from Australia. These Chart Hits is very cheap and common to get. This next one is actually a little bit more expensive. So if you're in Australia, definitely pick it up. It's SingStar The Wiggles. It's one of the more interesting covers. And the final country we're going to talk about is one of the harder countries to track down from. It is from South Africa. And I want to give a shout out. I believe TJ helped me get this, and then Mark helped me upgrade my copy. So this is African Treffers in the Afrikaans language. So that concludes the PlayStation 3 Singstar set. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you learnt something. Good luck if you are completing a full set. Feel free to reach out on me on Twitter, Instagram. I stream every day on Twitch, guys, so talk to me live on my Twitch stream. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. We're doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.